welcome back to Final Fantasy X. This is going to be a like a quick tying up loose ends type of episode, and it's not really going to do too terrible much for me, honestly. It really isn't. What we're going to do is run back through and get all of the celestial weapons, and then hopefully this doesn't take too long, and I can go get anima as well, because I don't remember that taking a long amount of time. So, firstly, let's go ahead and do a quick inventory of what I actually have. So, I need the items. So, I have the majority of things that I should need. Vladimir doesn't exist, obviously, because that's done. Sun Sigil, which is Tidus's second equipment, is one of those ones that you have to do a bunch of... Most of the sigils you have to do minigame stuff for. Like, the Venus Sigil is the one that I got for... Is that the one that I got for doing the lightning jumps? I believe it is, yeah. That's the one for doing lightning jumps. The 200. So basically you just have to do a bunch of minigame nonsense to get the sigil ones, and it's kind of like an endgame type thing where you're just going to spend time doing that instead of fighting the final boss because you want to. So at Sun Sigil you have to do the Chocobo race against the Chocobo trainer in Calmlands and get a 0 time. The Moon Sigil you have to fight everything at the temple in the Calmlands, but you need to have every single additional summon on top of that, so you need to get Yojimbo, you need to get Anima, and then you'll go through that temple and get what's there. The Mars Sigil, you have to do the arena thing in Calmlands, where you have to catch all the monsters. You have to catch one of everything from 10 different areas, so not terribly difficult. You just go back to Crusade, there's what, like 4 or 5 enemy types there, and you go get that taken care of. The worst thing you'll find in Crusade is the, it's not a zoo, but the thing that's very similar to a zoo. Whose is this? I'm going to assume it's Mercury for this one, which would mean that it's Riku's, so the crest we're going to go ahead and get, because it's not terribly difficult to get a hold of. It's just in an antline hole. I should already have it though, I don't know why I don't. Oh no, there it is, there's Mercury Crest, okay. Yeah, that's the one that you get from the sand hole. The Sigil, however, we have to do a little Cactar minigame, not Quacktar, Cactar. So it's actually in the Beachnell Desert, and it's like a red light, green light type game. Not terribly difficult. For Lulu, we just need to go ahead and get rest, which is, whoops, something that I never went back to get, because it's in Guadasalm. I'll go ahead and actually get that one now, because we're in Guadasalm right now. It's not difficult to get at all, it's just getting a chest in the far plane. Let's see. Kimari, I don't think I have anything for Katsuki Saturn. So the Saturn Sigil, we have to go through the butterfly hunt minigame in the Macedonia Woods. I already did it once. It'll change and become a different one, so I have to do it again. Now that I have the airship, I can actually do that. So the Sigil is easy enough. The Crest is also easy enough. And it's actually just at a location that we can get to now. So I'll go and do that eventually. There's a little hint on it on Mount Gagazet that I don't think I ever noticed before, but it's nothing terrible. We also have to get his weapon, We have to get basically everyone's weapon except for the Nirvana, which I have, and the God Hand, which I have. And God Hand's really easy to get. Nirvana was simple enough to get. You just go through the arena initial quest. And there's all of Waka's stuff as well, so that'll be fun. He is Jupiter. And the way to get the sigil is you just play Blitzball for ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. After you get the overdrive, which you have to play for like 100 games, might be more than that, I can't recall correctly. But you have to get his overdrives from there because all of his unlock through Blitzball. So there's one called the Auric Reel, and you have to play a long time for that to unlock as a prize. And once you get that, then there's a chance that you'll get the sigil. So that's not terrible. I'm actually going to get that one just because I'm going to be playing Blitzball for a long time. We never went back to Luca, so I never got the crest. It's just in the locker room, which is really easy. Yeah, it's fine. But, for now, we'll go ahead and get the rest of the crests and get the weapons. And, like I said, if there's enough time left, we'll go ahead and do the anima. So let's start off with this. And away we go. So like I said, for Lulu's crest, we just have to go to the far plane. Just the places we never return to, for reasons being I just want to progress through the game and get to the point where we can get the airship, because then that unlocks everything else in the game for the most part. There's a few more story things that we have to do, obviously, to get to the actual final boss, and then at that point I'm going to go back and do the Omega Dungeon, because that's fun. And then there's also Shadow Aeons that we have to fight, but those are ridiculously strong. I can't recall if they're actually stronger than the Omega Dungeon. I think they are. So you see a chest right here. Go ahead and open that up. There you go. Done. Simple as that. Just going back after time. Now I actually want to go to Luca, and then we can get two things for Waka there. There's also a cool little side effect about getting all these crests, and there's a way to break damage limit. The cool thing though is, whoops, not where I wanted to go. I'll go to Luca. The cool thing about it though is each individual planet affiliation, so Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, and all that, does break damage limit for a certain Aeon that is affiliated with that crest. Then when you get the sigil, now obviously you have to apply these to the weapons, because by default it's just no AP and you're done with it, and that's the end of it. But when you actually apply it to the weapon, when you apply the crest, it unlocks the damage limit for an Aeon. When you do it for... oh, Eject Sphere. I'll go ahead and take a look at that while I'm talking. But when you do the sigil on top of that, then the weapon gains break damage limit. So it's cool. It's really nice. And while the Celestial weapons are arguably one of the best weapons in the game, because there are double AP on them. When you're just boss fighting, double AP isn't the best. You can have a better one on there. But it does get triple overdrive, which is good. And breakdowns are obviously good. And then evading counter, which is my favorite thing to add to any weapon. You're doing big baby. Alright, cool. I believe this is the Aurochs. Yeah, it is. So we'll just go ahead and take a look around in here, and there we go. Jupiter Crest. Done. There is also his weapon that I can get. And his celestial weapon is a real easy thing to get, just like the crest. The sigils are the only real difficult things to actually get, because you have to go through the extreme end of the minigames and invest a lot of time into it. So, what I need to do is just go into Luca proper, the actual town area. And remember the bar where Kamari got into a little fight and they watched Blitzball? It's a sports bar, that's what it is. We just need to go there. And after you won enough Blitzball games, it's some stupid low number, like 5 games. Or 5 leagues or whatever. You just get a couple of victories in it. I am far beyond that. So we should be good in terms of getting his weapon. Yeah, and then once you have the Celestial Mirror, you can just show it. And then they'll hand over that. The World Champion. A Blitzball that was used by High Summoner Holland. And Waka's all happy. Good. Done. Simple enough, right? Now we need to go and get other things. Lots of other things. I've already done the Quacktar. The little Quacktar follow mission. So we're good on that front, and we just need to go and get Kimari's weapon. It was there before, I just needed the Celestial Mirror to be able to unlock the chest. So we'll go ahead and go there now. Get that taken care of. So off to Underplane. I believe this is the agency, to which I would go south to get the chest. Simple enough. And what is Kamari's weapon? Longinus? Probably have the pronunciation of that wrong, because I don't know what meanings it holds from what, like I don't know if it's Greek or Japanese, or if it's Norse lore. I'm not terribly familiar with all the weapon states of that. But I think it's a Longinus. And it should be somewhere around here, I believe. Go ahead and get this all done over with. Simple enough. I could have actually left from Guado's home, and that might have been a quicker path. Ooh, a Jack Spear. What's up, guys? Doesn't seem to be wise to be filming in lightning. Okay.
何を見てらっしゃるのですか。
いや、少し考え事をね。
ちゃんとうっせって言ってるだろうが。大事な土産なんだぞ。
Wanna get hit by lightning? Yep.
おう。
What do you get for having a metal arm, buddy?
大丈夫か？
今の様子取っておいたぞ。
やかましい。
Well, that's good. Jessica's enjoying it at least. Alright, should be nearby. Is it south of that little offshoot? Oh, is that one quote-unquote hidden chest? It shows up on the mini-map, so it's not terribly hidden. You just have to go out of your way to get to it. And deal with lightning. Alright, so it should be here? I believe that's what it is. By a weapons fire, and I know that we got that. I got that previously. There it is. There we go. Now, Kamari, come out of nowhere. In this little tiny chest, got a present for you. There you go. It wasn't in the chest, I lied. Spirit Lance. Good job. Alright, now if we keep going south, it's actually closer to Waterfront. Run away. Run away. Good job. Goody good. Safe point there, they're getting back here. Oh, Cactars! I have you with an overdrive. You're all gonna die, Cactars. And of course, Mari's stuff, being Saturn, and having his weapons show up in Thunder Plains. When we upgrade it with the Saturn Crest, it's going to allow Ixion to take damage on it. That'll be nice. Wow, I got a lot of weapons for that. I don't know why I'm picking up so much good equipment. Really don't. Oh wait, no, the equipment's from the Cactuars, I'm dumb. I was thinking of the spheres. Because, I think I know why it's doing it. And just giving me ridiculous amounts of spheres. No real reason, it seems like. And I think it's because I have those attached to the Aeons. I'll take a look at it once I get out of this battle. So I think that's what it is. Fate Encounter is the best! Yeah, I keep getting spheres for everything. I'm not sure why I'm getting it normally, but I think on you guys' abilities, if I give them these extract, then every time I attack, I'll get a sphere, basically, from each enemy. I don't know that it's going to be a particular one, but it'll just be tied to them, because it won't be tied to a weapon like it would be normally. So that should allow me to pick up spheres like crazy. And I will do that at some point. No, this doesn't seem right. I don't know how to get here from there. It's supposedly a safe way around, so you don't run into the Dark Aeons, but I just don't know. I don't think it's worth it. I never had to skirt around them in the version I played, because it was just the standard US version. The international one's the one that has the Dark Aeons, so... instead, I'll do it old way. Go to the Mia and High Road. And do it the old way. Okay, I do have enough money. Good. Good. Because this chick is a rip-off. Watch, watch. 1,000. Insanity. I can understand 100. 100's fine. 1,000's a bit much. Bit much. But anyways, we'll go ahead and do this, and hopefully I can avoid them and not get utterly wrecked. Like, utterly wrecked. Like, no question. I'm going to die if they touch me type of situation. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. That would not be good. That would mean I'd have to do it again. I don't want to do it again. I really don't. I am gonna go ahead and just make this into a long episode though, and finish off with anima. Because why not? May as well. Yeah. Yeah. May as well. Alright, so this particular area for Arin's sword requires a bit of setup. You have to have the Celestial Mirror, you have to have gotten the Rusty Sword from Yojimbo. Avoid these people, because as soon as you bump into them, they're part of the Dark Aeons for the Calm Lands Temple. And wow, they're strong. There's no, no. Like I said, I think I'm just gonna do the Omega Ruins first. Because I know I've beaten that boss, but I haven't had a chance to do anything with the Dark Aeons yet. I didn't play the international version, so I'm not as familiar with its intricacies. Like the new way the Sphere Grid is in Dark Aeons. I never fought any Dark Aeons. And I am nowhere near prepared at this exact point in time. I'm going to need to spend a lot of time grinding, just for the Omega Ruins in general, and then I'm going to have to go beyond that, I assume. But yeah, if you bump into them, you're screwed and you die. End of story. End of story. Hi guys. No time for you. Come on, just go away, go away. Go away. Come on. Oh. I need to figure out what order I want to do this stuff in for powering up the weapons. I kind of want to save it for after anima. Because the way you power up the weapons is the same way that you get, it's in the Maklania Woods, so it's the same place that I would get the sigil for Kamari. But here we go. Put down Rusty Sword. And then there's a glyph on the wall. Sweet. Go ahead and use the Celestial Mirror on the glyph. It's a very special one. And... Dun, da, 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 Masmune. What are you doing here, Riku? There you go. Arin. Good job. Proud of you. It's a cool looking sword. Not very practical, but cool looking. Yay. Yay. And now I don't have the Rusty Sword anymore. Now I just need to go back and, let's see, what are we all missing still? I need this crest. This crest. Which one is it? It is... so I have Mercury, Venus, Jupiter. So it's Saturn that I'm missing. Saturn crests are for... Oh, Saturn Crest is, all the Saturn stuff is for Kimari. There. There. So I have to do the butterfly thing again. And I need to go get his crest, which is, oh, no. I missed it. It's actually on Gagazet. The Albed stuff was telling the location of where Anima is, which is, because it was at the same place where we fought Seymour, it's kind of a looting thing. Okay, so that's my bad. I completely missed that one. So I need to go to the top of Mount Gagazet. Fighting! Stupid random enemies. I really need to get some equipment that has the no encounters on it. That would make life so much better for all of this minigames. All of them. Okay, but yeah, I'm not going to do the sigil right now. And I'll save that for last. Because we'll go ahead and power up the weapons to at least their first stages. Because that gets the limit breaks for all my Aeons, which is helpful later on. For sure. And it's definitely not necessary to get the sigils for all the weapons by any means. It'll unlock all of their abilities and everything. And make them usable weapons. But not worth it. So stay far away from you guys. Because no, I don't want any of that. I will die. For sure. La 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 la. Stay away, stay away, stay away. Okay, good. Doing well enough. So the next thing I need to get is I need to go and get Kimari's crest. Because I did forget that. It's actually on Mount Gagazet. Just in a standard hidden location. Nothing fancy. Alright, so to get to the top of Gagazet, what's going to be the easiest way for me to get there? Ideally fighting the least amount of monsters on the way. Zanarkand Ruins are going to put me... So I have to go through the cave again. Is it going to be faster for me to just go to regular Gagazet? I don't think so. So we'll go from the... Oh no! I'm gonna have to use the warp pads. Or not, never mind. I thought it was gonna put me at the actual thingy thing. Alright, Gagazet. Where's this gonna put me on Gagazet? Is the question. I assume all the way at the beginning. Yep, all the way at the beginning. So there's really not too much... Oh, this is why. This is what I want. So I want to go to the mountain trail. This is what I want. This puts me here. Was it right at the top of here that I fought? Yeah, it is. This is where I fought him, I think. If not, it's the cave entrance. but I'm pretty sure this is where I fought Seymour. So that should be good. Run away. No, you failed. Good job. Come on, enough. Oh, jerks. Massive jerks. Thank you, finally running away. No, no enemies. I'll just kill these guys because they're so simple. Going. And it gets me a bunch of Albed potions too, which is nice, and I appreciate it. Albed potions are good. Very good. Come on, come on, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. So yeah, this is where I fight Seymour. Now... it's gonna be... between the pillars? There it is. See that chest that you can't see? Now you can see it, yeah? Yeah. Good job. And there's a save point right here. Thank you. Cool. Got the crest. Now, we need to get Lulu's weapon. Because I have everybody's weapon, yeah? Let's just double check and make sure I do have everyone except Lulu's weapon. Nope, equip. There we go. Oh no. Why don't I have his? Did I not get yours? I didn't get yours. So you've got Spirit Lance, you've got Nirvana. You've got the Murasame and the Masamune. You've got the World Champion. You've got God Hand. And you need one. Okay, so I still need Tidus's weapon. Tidus's weapon is super easy to get, though. Let's go do that, then. And then we'll go to Baj Temple. To go get Lulu's weapon. Alright, so this is one of the more convenient things of after getting the airship. Hey, look! Chocobo Chick is right here. Or dude, or whatever. Chocobo Trainer is right here. Which is brilliant. I love it. Now, all I have to do is beat you. Which will get the guy who was watching the race up in that northwest corner out of his little hidey hole and into the middle of the map, so that way I can go and get stuff done. Oh, I should be using the D-pad for this. All I need to do is beat you, though. As long as I can avoid the gulls, I'll be fine. There we go. Now, I believe I said this, but to do, to get the sigil, the sun sigil, you have to go through this and get a time of 0. So you have to get something stupid like 15 balloons without getting hit by a bird. I just got hit by a bird, though. And then another one because their spawn point is ridiculous. And that gets very frustrating in general. Now, did I beat you? Yeah, I got 9 and 3, I beat you. Yep. Alright, and that's all you need to do, is just beat him again. Simple as that. Not a problem. And now, this prat is here. Shut up. So now, get me Chocobo, so that way I don't have to fight the enemies. And then we'll just go to the northwest area and go get his weapon. Which, all intents and purposes, is the ultimate weapon. It's just not called that on the English. Which, because I'm using the original English thing, all the text and everything is set up that way. It's not the European version, where it is in fact actually called the ultimate weapon. Instead, in this version, it's going to be called something stupid. Calipul. Yay. Now, I say stupid, but, trying to think, what... It's... I don't know what it references to. In the same way that I don't know in what way Kimari, the name for his weapon, references to. I'm just not familiar with it. The... What is it called? The Caliburn is the weapon that King Arthur used. And sometimes gets confused with Excalibur, which is just the king's sword. So that's originally that's what I thought Tidus's weapon was, because they both start with C and they're both mythical weapons, but no, different things. It's dumb, real dumb. Oh well, irrelevant. What we want to do now is go to the Baj Temple. And when we go there, all the fun things happen. All the fun things. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. Happy fun times. You remember how familiar this place is? Jump! This is kind of weird the way this works, because it's an underwater temple, so we have to get Yuna there. But these are the party members that can swim. So all we need to do is just go down and wait for Big Old Ugly. But there also happens to be a thing down here. There might be more than one chest, I can't recall. But there's definitely a chest down here that I need. For Lulu. Where is it though? See, this place looks suspicious. Like there would be something here. But nothing. I believe that's the place where I originally escaped into. I believe. Now, where is anything? Where is it? Oh well. I guess I'll have to go through and fight the dude first. Ooh! Ooh, that's a good move. Ooh, that's a good move. That is such a good move. But yeah, for the most part, you just want to use magic on him. And it's gonna take about 10-ish turns to kill him. Which isn't too bad, except for that stone punch. That stone punch is real bad. Real bad news. If you manage to take another member of my team, I might be screwed. I don't know. Good thing Waka can evade like a boss. Again, evade and counter, my favorite. Okay, now I'm trapped inside. That sucks. That sucks. Struggle! And go ahead and spit me out. There you go. No, 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 no. Oh. Ooh. Waka, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, Waka. Thank you, give me a turn. I'll just go ahead and use the Phoenix down. Make it easy. Because I am not at a point where I should be fighting this guy. By any means. I am not at that point. Oh, and you didn't turn me to stone. Brilliant. Good job. Alright, but yeah, we'll just keep attacking him. Just keep attacking him. If you're at the point where you actually should be for fighting this boss, it's a cakewalk, and you don't have to be concerned about anything. When he spits you out, you'll be fine. I think you need to have somewhere around like 8,000 health to be at about the level you would want to be for this, but whatever. I'm not concerned about it. Like, at all. He's gonna immediately spit me back out. That's fine. Alright. So I'm gonna want to heal. Just a high potion? No, we'll do an X potion. Now is the time to not be as stingy. Because this is one of those overly strong optional bosses. That's fine. He's not terrible to beat at all. The KO punch didn't do anything. Good. Oh, we've almost got you dead. Almost. Why are you blinking like you have curse? What's wrong with you? Is there something wrong with you? Can I use a, You have curse on you. You do have curse. Okay. That's fine. It just means I can't heal you properly. Good job, Waka. I'm so proud of you. Ridiculously proud. You are, in this particular scenario, the best. And you're gonna suck up Waka? Yep, yep, yep. That's fine. Watch this! Dead. I win. With a Waka trapped inside him as he blows up. What? What? Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. That's anticlimactic. Quite. Oh, okay. Note to self. Do not kill him when there's somebody inside. Because I can't survive that. Good to know. Good to know. So we'll go ahead and pick this up next time then, I guess. So until then, bye-bye.